Fatigue is the early warning sign for so many different health conditions. Honestly, the list is so long, I can't even begin to get into it. One of the very first things when your body is getting sick. So even if you just have a cold, well, one of the things your body wants to do is it wants you to rest. It wants you to sleep. It wants you to conserve your energy so that it can use all those vital resources to fight off whatever it is that it's fighting, as opposed to, you just continue to churn and burn. So, from a cold to a flu, you get tired, you get drowsy, you get fatigued, so that your body has what it needs to do what it needs to do. But whenever we're talking about like a long-term, more chronic condition, whether it's like your digestive system or your kidneys or thyroid or your hormones, whatever the system is, one of the things that starts to happen is the body just, again, it's using your resources, it's using your vitamins, minerals, and nutrients to deal with whatever is going on over here. So there's just not a lot left over for you to have abundant energy and to feel fantastic and amazing and to be able to have that Energizer bunny feeling. So the problem that a lot of people run into is that when you just go to your doctor and you tell them I'm tired, well, see, the thing is like the differential diagnosis that they have to work through is so extensive. They're not even allowed to run all those tests. So unless it's just getting to an extreme point. And even then, a lot of times with fatigue, again, it's the early warning sign. So the other things just haven't shown up yet. I mean, while there's going to be indicators in your blood work, you haven't gotten to the point of a disease process. You're still within normal limits. Again, there's a difference between normal and healthy, and that's why we recalibrate all of your test results so that you can see the difference between, yeah, you're ideal, that is not an issue at all, or this is borderline, this is trying to become a problem. It just hasn't become a problem yet. And now what do we do naturally with supplementation, with food, with diet, exercise, lifestyle? What do we need to do naturally to address? Because you're right on the verge of actually having a major condition or health crisis. Fatigue is one of the first signs. So one, if it's only been one day, so be it. But if you're going day in and day out and you're constantly dealing with this underlying fatigue, you want to start looking now. You don't want to wait for the health crisis. You don't want to wait till this takes you down and takes you out. You want to deal with it now while it's easy and cheap and it can be turned around quite quickly. Whenever some of these different health crises really take effect, it can be very, very difficult to reverse them, and then you're also really tired, which doesn't make it any easier. With regards to fatigue, the reason why we put the exploratory panel together the way we put it together is to get all the different indicators all in one shot so that we can find out in one grand scheme what's really going on, what's the root cause, where's the drain coming from, because something's stealing your resources. What is it? And so we're able just to find out. And here's what's beautiful. It's not that you're just going to have more energy and you're going to feel a little bit better and you just have a couple more hours. Whatever it is that is causing your fatigue is something that's going to be serious. It's something that's going to cause you major issues down the road. So while I want to feel awesome and energetic and have that pep in my step just as much as you do, I'm more concerned about what's the root cause. Where's this coming from? And I don't want to wait until everything comes crashing down to address it. So if you're already having a lot of those symptoms, getting that full exploratory that just looks at every single thing so we can eliminate which systems are the culprits and address them, give them what they need, and get it all turned around before you have anything else that takes away from your life, your energy, and the things that you really care about.